It is time to do something about this hair. I am going to bleach it and dye it purple today. I recently did have purple hair. I used the Cara Color clenditioner in purple to get that tone that I've had for the past month or so, but then it did wash out after about 4 weeks, and now I'm kind of back to this blonde shade. There's still a little bit of purple in there, but it is like pretty much out of my hair by now. I need to show you this picture that has been my inspiration for years and years, and I just finally want to do it. So my inspiration is from this picture, and this is Sarah Luhu. I actually met her back in 2017 at the Benefit Brow competition, and she's also someone that kind of like inspired me to cut my hair off in the first place, because she does post a lot about having short hair and pixie cuts and everything, and like does all these cool styles and cool colors, and this hair color I think is absolutely stunning. So when I see this, I'm thinking light lavender, kind of lilac vibes, and I just think it is so pretty. I like that it's softer and more pastel and not like a very intense purple, but like it's still purple hair. But then looking at her shaved sides, it almost looks like there's a little bit of purple in there, so I have something for that too. So this is my inspiration, and I should say that I am not a professional. Do not follow what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I just like to dye my hair at home and kind of wing it sometimes. I think it's fun. So my plan today is to start by bleaching my roots of this top part of my hair, and then I think I'll do some kind of bleach bath on the rest of this that's already lightened, because I don't want to lighten it too much more, but I think it could use a little re-up if I want to get this light of a purple. Then I'll slap on the purple hair dye on the top, a different one on the bottom, I think. So let me show you the products that I have. I am using all products from Arctic Fox today. This is not sponsored whatsoever. They did send me some of this stuff actually last year, but I also bought some of these purple shades myself as well. For my bleach and lightener, I'm going to use their Beach Please Complete Hair Lightening Kit. I got my bowls, my gloves, my little brushes, and then I bought 3 shades of purple and a diluter. If you haven't smelled Arctic Fox hair color, it smells like grape. So I've had this box of hair dye sitting on my table downstairs, and every time I walk by it, I just get like a whiff of grape. So like I said, I'm going to kind of mix all these shades of purple to get the color that I'm looking for. So first I have this shade Periwinkle, which is more of a bluish purple, but I just love the tone of this. Then this is the shade Girls Night, and I think this will probably be like the main color that I'll use and kind of go off of this, but I love this light purpley tone. Oh my gosh, this is so rich. This is Purple AF, and this is like your true deep royal purple, and I bought this just in case I wanted to like add some depth to the hair color, or I think I will put this on top of my brown shaved sides just to give it a purple tint. And then I bought their diluter as well, since I want this to be more of a light pastel. I think you could use a conditioner for a diluter, but I bought this because I was really close to getting free shipping, so I was like, let me just throw this in there. And this should help make the color more pastel. The color is going to be the fun part, but I need to start with the honestly hardest part in my opinion, which is the bleach and getting it on properly and not fucking anything up. Here's the back of my head. So it kind of goes into this like V shape back here. So I'm gonna start by mixing up everything with the Arctic Fox Beach Please Lightening Kit. Okay, well, I'm already running into an issue. Like I said, Arctic Fox sent me this cream bleach like probably a year ago, and I literally cannot squeeze out this into here. It's like, it's probably a sign not to use this bleach. Like, I don't know if bleach like expires. I would assume so. Every product kind of expires, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go downstairs and see if I have any bleach from previous. Okay, fuck. Turns out I did not have enough bleach. This is what I had, the Ion Cream Lightener, and I only had like this much left, and I was like, I'm not gonna risk that. So I drove to Sally's, got a brand new giant tub of it, and I'm gonna mix this with a 20 volume developer. Okay, I have my mixture. I think I'm gonna start on the back of my head. This is gonna be hard because it's the back of my head, but here we go. Okay, I did the back. There's kind of what it is looking like. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm ready to kind of move forward a little bit. God, it's so hard to section the back of your hair. Okay, I'm kind of getting somewhere. The issue I'm having is like the shape of my hair, how I kind of have that like V shape in the back, and I'm trying to like get everything and not bleach a spot I'm not supposed to bleach. Okay, I've missed so much up here. I feel like I should get these pink bits a little bit. Just a little bit right here. I think I'm gonna stop messing with it for now. I feel like I have the shape down pretty good. It looks like my ends are lifting a little bit blue, which is kind of interesting, but my roots are lifting. So far, so good. Okay, I am back. I have rinsed out the bleach. I feel like it's looking pretty good. Some parts, like I said, are a little bit bluish green, but I think the purple should cover that. And I feel like I got the shape down pretty well too, so I'm actually very happy with how the bleach turned out. Here's just a little 360 for you. Okay, now it's time for the fun part, which is mixing the purple color that I want. So I was just watching some videos on the diluter, and it sounds like I want to use a lot of this and just a little bit of purple if I want more of a pastel color, which is kind of what I'm going for. I'm gonna start with a lot of the diluter here. Okay, so it has like a little bit of a white color to it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, then I think I want to do a little bit of Girls Night and a little bit of Periwinkle. Okay, can you see that in there? Like how much is in there? Okay, I'm gonna mix this up. Let's see what we get. I think it's looking a little blue. So I'm gonna take more Girls Night, but I like how light the color is. Do like another squirt of that. I think that's better. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I don't know what this is gonna turn out to. I'm wondering if I should add a drop of that deeper purple, because if this looks too blue, I don't know how this is gonna look on my slightly green bleached hair. Okay, I'm gonna add a drop of purple AF, a tiny drop, and I bought the tiny bottle of this too. Okay, and now we're getting more purple. Okay. This is where I'm at. See, is that too bright? Fuck. I'm adding more diluter. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So fun. Already stressed, guys. I think I like this. Putting gloves back on. Okay, I got most of my back. Let's move on to the front. Whenever I'm coloring my hair, I just want to dump the bowl of color on my hair and call it good. Like, I hate creating sections and everything. Okay, my purple is in. I'm feeling kind of good about it. I feel like it might be patchy just because I'm not like sectioning it and everything, but I'm trying my best here with my abilities that I have. Now the question is, do I put the dark purple shade on my brown just to like, it'll tint it purple. It'll be dark brownish purple. I kind of think I should. Like, honestly, fuck it at this point. You know, just a little purple tinge on my brown spots. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, I did the purple sides. I think that was the right move. I like it a lot. Let me show you. My thought is, I feel like there's some pieces up here that aren't taking the lighter purple. So I'm kind of like feathering in some of the deeper purple. It's just gonna make it dimensional, right? Like, what could go terribly wrong? Should I like comb through this? Are you evenly distributed? I don't know. Am I supposed to be doing this? What is all this? Why is it so white? I'm literally just doing whatever right now. I'm getting to a point where I'm like nervous now. I'm worried it's gonna come out like so splotchy. Uh-oh. Okay, I've been chilling here for like 45 minutes now. I think I'm ready to rinse this out. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, hello. It's actually been about 4 days since I dyed my hair. I just kept forgetting to film the outro and like show you the final hair. I have rinsed my hair a few times since dyeing it, but I still haven't washed it with shampoo and conditioner yet. But I am so happy with how it turned out. But let me tell you what happens. I washed out my hair, but I noticed that kind of like right here, I think it's like the crown of your head, and there was a couple just like whitish spots that like weren't super purple. So I kind of just took whatever dye was left in my bowl and I squirted a ton of conditioner into it, and I just kind of like painted on some more purple on the top. And I really like how dimensional it looks. I just kind of added like purple streaks throughout it. I was just being so random. And then you guys saw that I did put that deep purple on my sides, but I don't think that really stuck at all. So I think I'm pretty much back to brown on the sides, but I still think it looks good. Let me do a little 360 for you. Okay, and that's it. Okay, I'm looking at it with you. I think you can see what I'm talking about. You see just like kind of right in this area right here, it just looks more white. And I guess those roots don't look fantastic, but I feel like from the front it looks really good, and that's all that I care about. For doing it at home, not being a professional and just kind of mixing a fuck ton of colors together, I really like how it turned out. All right, that is going to wrap up this video. So I'm gonna list and link all of the hair products I used today down below if you wanna check any of them out. So I hope you enjoyed this chaotic video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.